And here we are with our dear friends Capricorn. Beautiful Capricorn. How are you? Remember last week I said, cut the crap. You got nothing to complain about. You got so many messages because of that. Yeah, because, your cards were wonderful, but Capricorn has to find the half empty glass of water for whatever reason. Hey, it takes all kinds. It's okay. Leos, we always see even when it's half, we see it as full. But not half full, we see it full actually coming out of the edges, even when it's half when it's half full. But Capricorn has to always play safe, right? And you guys all know I'm going to start with actually not even 50% full. Capricorn says, I'm going to start with, look at it, you say, because you're the accountant of the zodiac, right? And you say, no, actually it's not even 50% full. It's like 49.5%. 49.5%. You guys are so accurate. Wow. Like, you have to say it as it is. Like, oh yeah, okay, you're right, 49.5%. You can't say 50%. You guys are so funny, but I love you guys. My son is a Capricorn, and he taught me so much. Sometimes, being a Leo, I just go straight right in. I don't even think about it. No, Dad, think about it, this and that, it really helps to analyze things from different perspectives. Okay, you guys, let's see what we got here. So the energy for the week. Wow. So clear. My God. Look at these cards. This is total clarity. Like, you guys right now are so sharp. Like, no misunderstandings. You know exactly where you're going. You made whatever decision. You know exactly what you want and how to get it. So sharp. Look, you're making plans for expansion. There is an offer of peace and love here. Focus on money, spiritual awakening, marriage, but you want the real thing or nothing. You want the soulmate. You still believe in love despite all. And wow. Okay. Now let's start from here. Brand new awakening. We are starting from the zero. And you're basically, you know that this is like a new experience for you. It's a new way of being. Like, I think you're going to play a little bit less safe, meaning I think you realize now, well, put it this way. If you were in a relationship and you thought all the right decisions were made, you were even talking about marriage, you were even talking about long-term this and that, and you analyzed everything and you made all the, you figured out how much money I'm going to need to get married and where are we going to go on honeymoon, and you had everything planned, right? And you thought, like, I'm doing great. But then you wake up one morning and he or she says, you know what, I want to think about this. I'm not ready for marriage. I'm not ready for long-term commitment. I'm going to need a break. And all of a sudden they pack up their bags and they disappear. Now, my question to you is, I thought you said everything was under control and accounted for. You know what I'm trying to say? Maybe it wasn't. So this should show you two things. Number one, we can never predict what other people think. Even though when you think everything is correct and everything is accounted for, forever, yeah, we're good, this and that. Well, there's always surprises. So then the second question is, if that is the case, if that is the case, that you can never really predict what other people are thinking, and life is full of surprises, then what is the point on putting so much effort in predicting all of that and calculating all of that when really life then surprises you? No, all those preparations were for nothing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is you should try to loosen up a little bit, because being too precise and too calculating, sometimes it can work against you as well, because perhaps your partner doesn't like that kind of counting every penny. I'm not saying you're stingy. No, absolutely not. You're not stingy. You're prudent. You are calculating. If you're going on a trip, let me give you an example. Suppose you're going on a trip. Say, let's go across Canada, across the United States. Let's get the car, and you're the kind of person that has to figure out the mileage, where are all the gas stations, where we're going to sleep. You're booking ahead of time, all the hotels, all the places you're going to sleep. Before you start, you need to know all of the landmarks and the mileage and the gas you're going to use. Is it cheaper if we rent a car? Is it cheaper if we drive our car? Etc., etc., etc. That's okay to be prepared, of course, but what about a little bit of adventure, a little bit of risk, a little bit of, you say, risk? Are you joking? But what if your partner is perhaps more, they like to kind of, it's an adventure, let's have some fun. Yeah, maybe schedule the first stop or two, the first couple of days, but do you really have to reserve all the hotels for like 2 weeks in a row, every single night? Let's get out of here and let's see what happens. It's an adventure. Let's have some fun, let's not be too robotic, too pre-calculated. You know what I mean? And say, yeah, but what if this is your response? But what if? In other words, always the glass has to be half empty, right? But what if then we do that and then the hotel is booked? And your wife, your husband say, well, we'll find something else, so what? And what if we don't find nothing else? What the hell? We sleep in the car for one night, so what? In the car? Are you joking? So you see, it's okay to be prepared, of course, but it's not okay to be too calculated, because not everyone likes that. You know what I mean? Like if you're married to a Virgo, if you're married to a Taurus, maybe a Libra, yes. But if you're married to an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, God forbid, or a Cancer, are you joking? They got no time to wait for calculations. So they just fill up the tank. Let's go. You got money in the wallet? Yeah, good. We got some food for the next 4 hours? Good to go. Let's go. You got to check the tires, the pressure got to be even, this and that, water for the windshield. Those fire signs that say, just get a gallon of water. Don't worry about it. We're going to find water on the way. So, I mean, it is your nature. You can't help it. And I admire you for that, because perhaps like someone like me, I never measure anything. I just get things done. Okay? I just go on a trip. We're going to figure it out. And I always figure it out. So it's not that I'm not blaming you. What I'm saying is, if you're partnered with someone that perhaps is not as calculative, perhaps it wears them down to always have to figure out all the numbers and the expenses and this and, but it is what it is. I'm just saying, if somebody surprises you, you thought you had it all under control, and then this person decides to leave anyways, so then perhaps all that calculating is not completely necessary. Maybe you should scale it down a little bit. Just a suggestion, okay? All right. Look at this. That's you. And do you see, every week you always get this card or the 9 of coin. Every week. I mean, how is that possible? I told you, I've been telling you for 2 years, Capricorn is destined for wealth. Absolute wealth. And every single week you get the card. Or the worst case scenario, you get the 9 of coin, which is a little bit less than that. But, I mean, how is it possible? How is it possible? So right now you're after total stability, total wealth, really, really, really good. You're totally reborn. And it looks like you're willing to take a little bit of a risk to achieve what you want to achieve. So this is the 10, and we have 10 and 10, okay? That should tell you something. So 10, of course, is the maximum. So you're no longer thinking like before. Look at this. You see this? You're noticing what's going on here, right? So we got 10, 10. Then here we got 10, 10, 1. Listen to this. 10, 10. 10, 10, 1. Rebirth. Total renewal of everything. Total renewal. So I think you do understand that it's time to reinvent yourself. But of course, I can see it's a type of reinvention, extremely calculated reinvention. In other words, nothing is left to chance here. You say, I am going to reboot, but my reboot is going to have to be calculated. I want to know the outcome, okay? So here we have a 0, so it's rebooting. Here we have rebooting. Here we have everything under control. And here we have everything under control from the financial side. And here we have that, death, and rebirth. And here we have perhaps you're going on a trip, or perhaps you are taking a little bit of a chance because you're tired to chase wrong dreams. In other words, this fellow is nurturing this little tree and is spending so much time. But no matter what it does, the reward is very, very little. So in other words, you understood that if something gives you very little reward, be it a business or a relationship, perhaps you shouldn't keep on nurturing it because that's all it's going to give you. You put 10 in and it gives you 1 back. You know what I mean? So let's clarify now. So it's really good, you guys. Okay. Let's see. Let's clarify. Seth, please. Tell me when we're good. 1 card. Okay. Look. Another 10. Another 10. For God's sakes. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. No, come on. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Look at this. Stability, stability. All the sadness from the past is gone because this is the past. This is the future, okay? You guys, I told you that this card always comes out for you. It came out again. Is that a coincidence? No. You guys are destined for wealth. I'm telling you, you're destined for wealth. So, why is it here twice? This, the universe wants to remind you. And now you got, look at this, you got 10, 10, 10, 10. Are you joking? Come on. Then we got the king and the queen here. So this is not a coincidence, you guys. You got 4 number 10s. So maximum, 10 is the maximum, of course. So maximum in happiness, maximum with money, maximum with everything, rebirth and everything. So this is a really nice reading, really nice. It's reinventing yourself. It's really, really being in control of the situation. All I'm telling you is try to loosen up a little bit. That's all. Look, you're doing great. You're doing wonderful. But just try to loosen up a little bit. Don't be too stiff all the time. Okay? Good. Signs on the table. I'm going to give you the main ones, okay? Not the minor ones. I'm going to give you Aquarius, Aries, Virgo, Cancer, Leo. That's it. All right. Oh, final outcome. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Seth. Yeah, final outcome. Well, this is, we already know the outcome, but it says pull 3 cards. All right, pull 3 cards, he says. Why not? Oh, he says otherwise you're going to get all kinds of messages saying that you forgot. No, I didn't forget. I see it as conclusive. I can see the outcome here. So, but it's okay. We're going to pull 3 cards. One, 2, and 3. There you go. Okay, Seth. Let's see what we got here. So this is right there. What did I tell you before? I told you I had to get the 10 of coins or the 9 of coins. Look, you got both of them. Again, just in case it wasn't clear enough that you're going to be wealthy. And here we have the king and the queen of wands, the perfect couple. So you're heading towards a perfect couple, perfect relationship, perfect family. Beautiful. Incredible. Incredible. You're happy, Seth? Good. Now, you deserve love, of course. Who doesn't? Let's see your love message, and then 3 messages from the oracle, and let's see what we got for you guys. Two cards. 1, 2. Worth waiting for. Yeah. Oh, you know how to wait. I mean, you don't settle, and I'm proud of you. You don't settle. You don't run into things. You don't rush. Good. Beautiful. You rather wait and get something that you really want. And I'm really, really proud of you that you don't rush into things. You don't settle for something lesser when you know what you want. Beautiful. All right. So top, bottom, and middle. This one right here. Okay. See what we got for you guys. Capricorn. Let's see. So we got a message and 2 oracles. The message is, I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about you. Da, la, la, la. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, this person is the person you were making plans last year with, and then they walked away. So they're afraid. They want to contact you, but they're afraid to contact you, and they're just keeping themselves busy with other people, put it that way. Okay? Good. But I know that you're not going to take them back. But it looks like they want to contact you, but I don't think they will, to be honest with you. Okay? It went too far off. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Capricorn. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't. So the more we grow, the more we can give. I read all your messages, but of course I can't reply to all of them, but I acknowledge with a heart or the thumbs up. And if you need anything, if you need to talk or a reading, or if you want to take advantage of super discounted seminar on the law of attraction, it used to be $1,000, but I recorded it, so now it's only $199, and it changes lives every single day. The address at the bottom is at teachings.org. Big hug. Thank you so much.